Hey everyone, today we're going to be looking at the reserved instances reporting in the Kion platform. So first things first, we're looking at the global RI view here under Cloud Resources, Resource Inventory. This report will show you all RIs that have been purchased at the global level. Doesn't matter who purchased them, where they were purchased, what consolidated billing account they're from, all RIs will show up in this reserved instance reporting. So what we have in the report is the name of the RI, the type of the RI, the usage that we see. Here we can see for this first RI, it's a T3 micro, 6,754 hours have been used out of 6,783 that are elapsed. So we're seeing 29 underutilized hours out of 8,760 total. Similar report for down here at this biomedical and IT shared RI. If you continue scrolling over further, you get more of the metadata, including the billing source that the RI was purchased in, as well as the account that the RI was purchased in. If you click on the name of the reserved instance here, I'm going to click on this biomedical and IT shared RI. We get a little bit more information around these RIs here. Start date, expiration date. If you click on this show more details, you can actually see how you're paying for that reserved instance. If you scroll a little further down, you can actually see who in your environment is using these reserved instances broken down to an account level. The critical data points here are showing the percent used of the elapsed RI as well as the percent used of total. We can see that in the hours here as well. So we can see that our ITSM account is taking the most advantage of this reserved instance, all the way down to this Tech Project 2 down here and our Tech Project 4 have only used 1 hour. But we can see that it's being spread across the entire cloud environment. Now, if we want to look at this from an isolated point of view from a single account, we're going to jump over to our ASMA Research Prod project here in Kion. Click on Financials, Reserved Instances, and here you can see we have the same report we were just looking at, but only from the scope of a single project. We can see that only one RI shows up, this biomedical and IT shared RI, and we can see that 105 hours are used by descendants, many hours by other accounts. Again, same data. If we click on here, we get the same report showing that this ASMA Research AWS account has used 105 of those hours, or 1.9% of the elapsed, or 1.2% of the total. So you do have access to these reports if you don't have that full admin view. They'll appear in each of your projects and organizational units as well. One last thing I want to cover, jumping back to the global view. If you're an admin, we have the ability to look at enforcements for these reserved instances. The enforcements can look at the usage, so it can tell you when a reserved instance is a X% expired or used up. Here you can see we can use a percentage use of total or remaining of total, or we can look at relative time. So we can say, look at it, give us an alert 15 days before the reserved instance expires. This allows the users to know when their RIs are going to be fully utilized or expire, so they can use the data from the Kion platform to decide if they want to purchase new reserved instances to cover the ones that are going to expire. So we have this great alerting system to allow you to know how they're being used and when they're going to expire, so you can re-up them. In short, that's the reserved instances reporting in Kion. We'll show you what you have, who's using them, and let you know when they expire so you can re-up those reserved instances. All right, thanks.